to sync into Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. So I'm hoping that we're connected. I hope that we're into both. And this is new to be connected to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So for all of my many, many Facebook followers, we may have a whole new group in here with us tonight. And I look forward to trying to have this on a regular basis. So just getting started. I was trying to wait for my waiting for my friend Fran to be finished on her page. I think she's almost done. So I just want to get in here, and so I'm hoping she's done and I'm not overlapping on her time. Hello to everyone who's joined. Hello, Kelly and Amanda and Tammy and Beth. Hello, and Valerie and then my other Amanda. I have a few Amandas in here. So I'm just trying to bring up, if you're just watching, you see me looking down all the time. I'm looking down, if you're new, I'm looking down at my phone. I'm watching two screens at the same time so I can keep track of everything that's happening. Try to get answer as many messages as I can for people. Hi, Paula and Leah. Hi. Oh. And Angel, hello. And Tracy and Kelly and Kenzie. All right. Hello, little Miss Madison, who's joining in. Hello, hello, hello. And Debbie, there is a delay between connections here. And like I said, I'm on YouTube and I'm on Facebook tonight. So what I'm looking at right here is my Facebook screen, not my YouTube. So I have some real delays happening, but I can tell where people are joining from, apparently. So this is brand new. Be Live TV broadcasting system just made it so that I can connect to both at the same time. So I no longer have to do separate lives. I can be on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So it's like, yay. I'm going to do a few general cards first, everybody, and just kind of so that we got an opportunity for everyone to receive a card, something that may resonate with everyone. And if you have been following my YouTube, or if you've seen on my Facebook page in the past few days, I have posted all of the monthly channeled messages. No, sorry, there's 2 left. Someone's going to tell me, no, you don't have them all. I have 2 left to go in the monthly channel messages. So there's 2 more to go up. I think I have Gemini and who do I have left? I think I have Gemini and Libra left to post. And then all the rest are up of the monthly channel messages for the end of June, all the way into July. And remember, they're generals, not personal readings. So if it resonates with you, yay. If it doesn't, then it's not for you. And so let's see. So I'm going to pull a few general cards here right now and just kind of get a few general messages out for everyone, just because I'm not like Fran. I can't be in here for 4 hours tonight. I'm only in for a shorter period of time, but I wanted to get in again tonight and get my live in, because I'm not sure if I'll make it tomorrow. So this is a general card. It's for everyone. And I'm actually using my Oracle deck, and I'm using the Fairy deck. And I've been pulled and drawn to my Fairy deck the last few days. And this is an Oracle of Fairies by Karen K. Sorry, it's right by my mic. I'm making that noise. And they're these absolutely beautiful cards. They're so pretty. But the reason why I'm using those, and the reason why I was called to use these cards, was that the Capricorn reading is up, Sophie. If you go on my YouTube or my Facebook page, wherever you're following from, if you go in there, you will actually see that the Scorpio monthly message is up. I don't read by month in here, not in my lives. And so I'm using these because it's a lot of lotus flower moments that is happening right now. We have a lot of awakening that feels like it's happening throughout the world. Hello, 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 everybody. Oh, thank you, Susan. Yes, my grandbaby is pretty darn special, I have to say. I'm kind of right in love with her. So the card that came out for me first for a general, this is general card that I'm pulling right at this moment. And the first card that I pulled was precious time. And today I found out that one of my dear friends and followers of my page has just passed over. And and she was only around about my age. And we just, life is so short and time is so short. And I just feel like the message that's coming through with this precious time for me is that, you know we're here to live the human experience. We're here to embrace being human. That's why we're here. And the whole journey of the human experience means that time is a precious commodity, just like love is a precious commodity. And so, this time being such a precious commodity, we don't have time to waste on staying, pulled into the past, constantly in the misery of the past and living in old stories, being in that old energy all the time. And we don't have the time to waste on trying to see something that has not happened yet, or trying to control life and being afraid to live. My whole program that I created, that I teach, the first book that I have coming out, is called More Than Existing. It's about not really just being here. And that's what this card's about. It's about truly about knowing that, oh, I'll wait till tomorrow, or I got forever to. No, we do not have forever upon this earth. You have this time that you have in this very present moment. No other moment is guaranteed within your life. No other moment. You have this moment. What are you going to do with this moment? What are you going to do with this day? What are you going to do with this week, this year? Are you going to waste it on being fucking angry and mad and pissed off at the world? Or are you going to do something with this day, with this time? There's so many everyday blessings to see. There's so much beauty to see in the world. There's so many things out there. Oh, thank you. And so I'm just like, I want to live. I always say I'm trying to live the best life that I possibly can, the best human experience that I can, for those who did not get the opportunity to have the blessing to be able to age to this point. I mean, I'm 49, to be able to, get to live out all of their life, to be able to be blessed to see their grandchildren, or be able to be blessed to even grow up past childhood ages. And then 2 years ago, my dear friend lost her daughter at 20 years old. And, we don't get forever. And so when you really look at life from that place and from the perspective of how precious your time is, how precious the world is that you'll really start to appreciate every single moment. We start to stop complaining, stop living in that gossipy, complaining energy, and embrace life. Lorraine, I'm so glad you're here. Yes, she will be greatly missed. Greatly missed. I'm like, she's one of my top fans and my followers, and a dear friend. So I'm honoring her today. And my candles are still lit. Had them lit the whole way through the past while for her. And so the second card that I pulled that kind of goes with this one, and this is a general as well, and it's inspiration and being inspired. And if if we live our best life, if we live in the essence of doing better every day as a human, be kind, be compassionate, be caring, do the best that we can to be good human beings, is that we may be possibly, it's like, think of who's looking at you, what children are watching you, what grandchildren, what one of your children, who out there is watching you, that you may be able to inspire to live their best life, to be their happy self, to truly be present in their own light. It's like, let your light shine bright, let your life glow. Don't live in the past. It's gone. The past is no longer here. It's not. The pain that we felt from the past, yes, but we can take what we've been through, and we can use it like jet fuel, and we can project it into creating, transmuting this energy into this angers and frustrations into love, into being able to be an inspiration for somebody else, to be able to do something, bigger and better in this world. And it doesn't have to be like huge, like going to conquer the world. Bigger and better means do something good, hold a door open, be kind to somebody, don't complain, do good things. So and I'm going to pull a third card to go with this card, and I'm still in the fairy deck for this one. nature signs. One way to really start to be able to sit in the pause and to be able to veg and just kind of chill out is to really sit somewhere where it's peace. Sit by the water, sit by the trees, go walk in nature, go find a walking path, go somewhere where you can close your mind off, shut down the world, stop watching the news, stop being caught up in every single story that's happening on social media. Stay out of it and start to create your own reality, create your new reality, create something that's of a softer and of a more beautiful energy. I can tell you from being the mystic that I am, from being the prophetess that I work in, from that place of being able to channel through messages, that through all of this that we're going through everything that's happening on the other side, I see something so beautiful. And I've been on this faith train for a long time, so I'm staying on it. I'm not getting off. And it's like, I just see there's something beautiful. And when you can find one little thing, something beautiful to see in the run of a day, or something to be appreciative of, something that can brighten your just that moment, then more of those moments will start to happen for you. You'll see more and more and more and more. I just came on, Don. I'm not long in here. Ellie, hello. Just started writing a letter campaign for job losses. The push to take steps I can. Right, exactly. Yeah. Start a campaign. That's right, Ellie. Like, do what you can. That's all you can do, is just do what you can do. Amanda Martin. My son lost his grandfather a few weeks ago. 49 years old. Wish I had made amends. Right, Amanda? Yes, Amanda, because that's the whole thing. We don't have forever. We think, we hang on to this anger, and we hang on to these old resentments and all of this stuff, thinking that we have forever to make things right. We think we have forever to find happiness. We think we have forever. So we stay in shitty relationships. We stay in, people stay in unhealthy situations, or they stay clinging to trying to make things go their way. And we miss so many beautiful moments that happen when you're doing that. When you choose to brighten your life and seek out happiness and joy and see the blessings that we have, you tend to find those. If you tend to go to the place of creating a reality that everything sucks in the world and everything is shitty and nothing goes your way, then that's what you attract. That's the energy we attract in. So now I'm moving into doing a couple cards. I don't have much of a voice tonight. I have a lot of pain going down one side of my head. I have a buzzing noise. I know I have a lot happening. So I'm just scrolling back up. I'm looking for... somebody who asks. Leah, I don't have her right now, but I will give you a card if you're still here. Leah, I can't even see it. Denanshan? Leah Denanshan. If you're still here, I'm going to pull you a card. I'm just trying to see if Leah's still here. Oh, you are. Yay. Okay, Leah. So Leah, I have this energy around me for you, and I want it to kind of, I'm like, there is something that I'm picking up, and I just see a head go down as if there's some sort of old story that has a shame to it. There's a blame game story that lays out here. Somebody was like either taking all the blame for something, or was sitting in like feeling shameful for something they did or not doing the right thing. I feel as if they didn't do the right thing while they were here, or they feel as if they did not do the right thing. And I just feel as if there's been some truth come out that shows that how things really went down or how things happened, there's some there's more truth to it. It's like I don't feel like there's a whole truth, or they didn't tell the whole truth. And I feel as if there's a light shining up on this. And it's somebody like that was in your life. And I just feel that there is like, truly don't allow yourself to be caught up in some other people's dramas and stories, Leah. I'm just like, don't go there. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught in the gossip game. Don't get caught up in the old energy. You know your truth, and you know what's going on. You know what's happened. I feel as if I have a real like ancestral tie here, and it kind of feels like, and I don't know, it feels like Aboriginal to me, but I'm not sure. But I just feel like somebody who there wasn't. Okay, let me get this. So I have somebody on the other side, Leah, who suffered some addictions. And I feel as if from the addictions that they had or what they went through, that they're telling me there was some shame of not being able to get their shit together or not being able to get everything fully in place within their lives. And they're just saying like nobody could have fixed this for like kind of like don't make excuses for that kind of bad for their bad behavior. They recognize what they did. There's a lot of sorry coming in here, a lot of sorry. But it was almost as if where we were or where we lived, it just feels like there was a lot of boredom, like didn't get to do what they wanted to do in life. But there's some truth coming in here. And it's like, be very honest with yourself on what you want in your life, where you want to live, what you want to see, where you want to be. And I feel like there's more than one young person around me here. I have like about 2 to 3 young people, Leah, who would have passed away in the past, I don't know, I want to say past 10 years. And I don't know if they were all friends or they're all linked together, but I have them all over here on this side of me. And it's just like, stay devoted to your light, stay devoted to your happiness. Somebody was kind of doing things that weren't up to par to being upstanding somehow here. So I have one that has addictions. I have one that got themselves in some legal trouble, and then I have one more. And they're all over here. Like there's a few of them over here. And I'm not sure how they all tie to you, but you're really being told about getting the truth, knowing the truth, finding out the truth. And there's a shame game. It's like whatever you're beating yourself up over or whatever somebody else was beating themselves over, it's like it's a thing of the past, and we don't want it to, it's like we don't want this story to go any further. It's like let it go to rest, let it end, let it be done. That's what I'm getting. But there's a lot of action. What I got was there's a lot of action, a lot of celebrating on the other side, a lot of party. Like there's a lot of good times happening over there. It's like, don't feel sad for us over here. We're all good over here. We're all good over here. But Leah, I also have a grandmother with me. And I feel like I don't know if I feel like she's possibly mom's grandma. I'm not sure. Or on mom's side of a grandmother. On mom's side of a grandmother. But she's telling me she's got her hands full taking care of people over here, Leah. Got my hands full. My hands are full. Got to take care of so many people. But it's like whoever this is left behind, I'm being told to have compassion. Like this person who's recently over here says they had a lot of compassion for everybody else. And I feel like somebody didn't have a lot of compassion for them, but they had a lot of compassion for everyone else. But I'm also picking up father energy for you. And there's some like father issues that are coming in, whether it is for you or whether it's for these people I have over here. But it's like there's some father energy issues that are coming in that it's like, remember, everybody is human. And I just feel like there's some human healing. There's some human healing, Leah, that needs to be done once we can let go. So just like the 3 cards I just pulled, I guess they were kind of a little bit for you. So it's like when we can let go of the past, there's some human level healing that needs to be done to set our spirits free, to set free this energy. There's a lot of this lower energy around you, and I just feel like And I mean, I know there's a lot of grieving happening around your family right now, but this is like a lot of lower energy. But you're being told that everyone is okay over here. They're more worried about the people left on earth than they are about the people that are over here. It's the people on earth that we should be concerned about. And everybody has to start having more compassion for each other and no fighting. No fighting is what I get. Yes, see, mercy. Show yourself mercy. It's like shedding all of the old. It's like who we were 5, 6, 10 years ago is not who we are now. And you're just being told to set all of those burdens free. And today I feel like that's kind of like a healing that's being sitting in your heart for you, Leah, that there's some burdens being set free for you. So I hope that resonates with you. And thank you and much love and my many prayers for you and your family as you go through your grieving time. Okay. I have a really bad ear. And I know it's not my ear. Somebody who had a really bad ear I'm picking up, and I don't know who it is yet. And I'm like, my ear is all hot. And I'm like, frick, it could be a dog. I don't know. But I got someone who's like always constantly had like hearing problems or had hearing damage from always having bad ears. And I'm just like, it's just there. I'm just searching through, guys, to find my next. Who's next? And once you ask if I can see, you're very welcome, Leah. Hi, everybody who's joining. Christine Towers. Christine Towers. I'm really being drawn to you today. Christine Towers. I'm not sure what it is or why I'm getting it, but I'm going to you, Christine. So I do want to change out decks here. Christine Towers, I really feel as if there's a sense of healing needed for you or around you. There is a lot of changes around you. There's some, but there's some stale energy that needs to be let go before you're there. Okay. So Christine, I have some stale energy that needs to be removed in order for changes to happen. I just feel like something is stuck is what I got. You got something stuck. And I got, Christine, I have somebody who's showing me old cupboards, old drawers, and I can tell you even what the cupboards look like. So the drawers look like the old, like panely, like wooden panely looking drawers, and they got like one little metal handle and something of like the butter knives or the knives in the drawers or something about the drawers and the drawers being stuck and being like on the old wood. And so I have that. Hello, Cynthia Fontaine. How are you? And so Christine, I have this like old drawers, and it's like I'm trying to pull out this old drawer, as if you have like some old, like it's this woman, or yeah, I feel like it's a woman. She's frustrated. She's in this kitchen, and she's telling me about this kitchen, this old kitchen, and she's telling me like the drawers were stuck, like the drawers would get stuck, and she couldn't get things out. And so what I'm getting is that, like, she's telling me that, sometimes you got to give up trying to pull things out, or got to give up trying to get secrets out, or trying to get everybody, trying to find out everything of the past, or trying to know everything. She says some things is like you got this junk drawer. There's this junk drawer, Christine, and I just feel like there's a pile of junk in that junk drawer. And it's like she's telling me that you don't need to push this out. And so it's like you don't need to pull everything out of that drawer, but you need to just kind of open it dump it in the garbage and not take out everything that's in it. But she's telling me you have some books, like there's some cookbooks or some recipe books or some notebooks or something that's like lined up. But this is like a grandmother or mother energy. She's telling me all about the kitchen that she had. She's showing me the kitchen. And what I'm being told is that she did her, like she would cook up brews or she would bake or something, is how she would process through to be able to make her decisions, to make her choices. And she said, you need to get out of your head and get out the chatter to be able to make those changes, to be able to clear that out. And she says, because you're listening to too much. And she's doing this to me. You're listening to too much, Christine. There's too much going on. And I don't know if someone used to call you like Chrissy or something, like a nickname. And she's showing me some like cookies or something, like some cookies. I'm seeing like some cookies being made. And I just got these smells, like this was a famous time, and almost like hands being wiped in like an apron. And I'm like, this woman is like barreling in at me, Christine. Like she's like, she got no problem telling me she's around. And she's telling me that you do have some choices. You have some decisions to make, and that you're going to be, does this sound like you, Cynthia? Maybe this is for both of you at the same time, because this woman just come barreling in, and I'm just being told that, like, and Cynthia, I will go look for your brother. I will go look for information for your brother after. But I'm just like, there's just so many things that is just like being cleaned up and cleaned out, and it's like clean house before you make any more decisions, Christine. You have to clean house. There's some things that you don't want to take with you. And see, I got the cause and effects card. And this goes all the way down into the sacral. So I know this is emotional. I know there's family stories around you, Christine. And there's like, and the cause and effect, for every action, there is a reaction. How you respond to other people's behaviors and how you get involved in stuff, you're going to be seeing the effects of this. And so I'm just being told that, like, live in awe of the miracles that show up for you when you clean house, when you get out of your head and you get into your heart and you allow this to be the change. And it's like in awe. And so I have the essence of the holies, and I have the presence of the holies here, and I have the presence of the Jesus energy and the Mother Mary energy. And I have I have this face, and I see this like as if there was like a picture of Jesus or something on the walls, what it feels like to me, or something like that. But I have this presence of this face, and I'm just being told that, Christine, believe in miracles. Start believing in miracles, because I'm telling you, there's some, sounds like your mom? Okay. And I'm telling you, there is some, and as I said, when I very first come in here, I'm telling you, there's some lotus flower moments, some changing, life-changing moments coming in, Christine. And I feel like that some of these are around you. And so just be aware that your life is not going down. It's actually going up, but you've got to do some clean house. And I got alignment. And I know this is in the sacral of you. There is some old emotions, old stories, old shit that has to be cleaned out. Get it done, get it clear, and get out of your head, she tells you. Get out of your head, and everything will work out just freaking fine. And she does this to you, Christine. Just fine. All will be well, but you gotta make the changes. You gotta make the changes. So she does this. Yeah, big hugs. And thank you, Christine. Cynthia Fontaine. Okay. So, Christine, I hope that resonates with you. I hope that helps you. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Cynthia Fontaine, I feel like people have been waiting for you. Cynthia, I want to go. I'm just trying to read back. Oh, thank you. Yes, my little granddaughter is such a little darling. Little Sadie Grace Louise, her name is. Okay. Cynthia. So I'm shifting gears here, Cynthia, because I'm like, so some of that was maybe a little bit for you, but that was all over there. And I got some shifting gears coming in for you, Cynthia. And it's like this. I'm like seeing like, Cynthia, what I'm seeing is like a a train in motion for you, and it's like a motor, like a motorized moving big wheels, iron wheels, like something irony on wheels. And I just see these wheels moving like this, and I'm like chicka 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 chick, and I'm just like, um, yes, such a beautiful name, right? And so I'm like, I just see, so everything just changed, Cynthia, and everything is getting pulled over to my right side, and I'm like, all the energy is going to the right side, and there is a story in motion that's about to change around you for you. You have a strong presence of a man who smells like almost like cologne and tobacco mixed together type of thing. And I'm like, he just got this cologne kind of smell, but I feel like he's got like, he talks with his hands, Cynthia. And it's this man, and he talks with his hands, and he talks like this to me. As I'm getting him, he's doing this to me. And but he's showing me this just like irony wheels. Like, I don't know, and it's a train in motion, like something on a track. And I just see like, you like that, it's like you're not on the last train, you're hopping on this train, and something is about to move, shift, change in your life very quickly. And this man is talking with his hands. He's very educated, he read, he knows a lot about wars, he knows a lot about armies, he knows a lot about soldiery stuff. So I don't know if he's sir RV. Do you have an RV? Because I'm like, it's a going. If you got one of those big motorhomes and you're getting in it, then man, you're hitting the road. You're going somewhere. And so it's like, but I really have this, and I just really have this sense, this feeling of this older guy. He's wise. He was wise beyond his years, but I feel like I don't know if he actually served, or if he was like, or if he came across. And I don't know what your tie to is to. I'm picking this up, and I picked this up in my meditation the other day, and I even wrote some about this a little bit. Lady Liberty, Cynthia, Lady Liberty, and Ellis Island, like that whole energy is what I'm picking up. So I don't know if you had, if this gentleman came over from like the European countries or something, and he planted himself like right in the US and right in America, and he's just telling me, he says, and he's like stamping his hands down, and he said, what you're feeling in a change is about to be real. There is about to be a change. And he says, you're about to be a part of the change. And I feel as if you have some sketches or some drawings or some like old work or something that just is like going to make sense to you. And I feel like it might be something that you did even years ago, and you may have put it away, may have stuffed it away, but it's going to be real. And I'm like, sorry, sun was shining on me. I had to get up. Okay, maybe one of your uncles. Okay, yeah, because I'm like, he's right here, and he's just like yelling at. He says, "Never mind the rest of them right now. Let me tell you this," because he says it's very important information, and he says that it's very important information because it's not just like, "Hi, I love you. I'm on the other side." He's a man that's like very intense about this, and he's like, "I want you to listen to me." And he says he's trying to talk to you in your right ear. He says, I'm trying to talk to you in your right ear. And I don't know who wore hearing aids or who wears hearing aids, because I'm seeing somebody wearing like a hearing aid. And he's like, but he says, you're not deaf to what needs to be heard. And he says, you're going to hear what you're hearing is correct. Get it wrote down, write it down, or speak it out, whatever it may be, because he knows that you're the person that can listen to him. He knows you're the person that can hear what he has to say. I do have an old home as well. And this home feels like the pipes used to rattle or some. My brother is in an RV on my property, and it's very complicated, and he needs to go. Okay. He's going. You've been hearing loss. You have hearing loss. Okay. All right, Cynthia. Yeah. So the wheels are in motion. The wheels are in motion. He's going. He's not, yeah, it's going. And this guy is like working for you, man. You got some, but he's also working for other things. But you can hear what this man is saying, and so I got two stories. I got that bus is leaving. And then and then also coming in, but there's some more. This is more impactful information, more worldly information as well. So it's like, don't worry. you listen to this man. He'll take care of that RV leaving. You take care of listening to what this channeled energy is trying to tell you from the other side. And he says, write it down, write it out, but off your land. This is going. And so I just feel like there's a sense that there is, and feels like it's happening very quickly. I think by the end of June, the first week of July, I feel like it's like out. Everything is moving out. But I also have this old home, this old house, and I feel like this is possibly like a mom's or grandma's house. But there's some like, and I feel like the pipes or something used to rattle, like when the. No, it is. Will Bundy. Okay. Yeah, because this person's really here to help you, man. You just listen. There's like really here to help you. It's like a man. That's what he just told me. I'm here to help you, man. Things are going to be moving and shaking and getting out of the way. But he passed in December. I did some work with him, and he was in the military. Yes, Cynthia. Thank you. He knows this work. Okay. This is him. Yeah, he was in the military, man. He tells me you wrote down some stuff. It's old stuff. You did stuff with him a while ago. It's all going to mean something. Whatever you did with him, what work you did, go look it up again. Go get it out. There's more to it. Super educated, right? Oh, yeah, he's kind of like barreling in. He's piling his note, but he can't make this shit up, right? There's no accident that he's here. He's been trying to get to you. You listen to him. He's listening to you. He's heard you say, get this moving. You got to go back to some of the work that you did with him and research it and look through it again. There's something that you need to be doing with that now. He's very well educated. And he's helping you. And he's telling you that there is some kind of, I just got some star-studded energy kind of coming in here. And he's like, he's telling you, don't get starstruck on one thing. Don't get stuck on one thing, because there's something for you. And I feel like this is something really magical within your work and something of a creation. I feel like this is he tells me this is in the cards. I already told you this is in the cards for you. You have an email that he sent in 2018, but I didn't even know I had it. I came across it the other day. Have to read it. Yeah. Yes. All military work for security. Right? Yeah. There's some shit going down here. Put it that way. There's some shit, and it's all that we're seeing is not as it really is. Remember that. All that we're seeing is not. And so this military man, he's wise. And he's going to start giving you information that I feel like not everybody might not agree with you. Trust in it. Stay with it. He did appreciate your work. He honors you. He's like right here. He's like stuck on me. He tells me, yeah, like it's in the cards for you where you're going. There's transformation again. I know you've been through lots of things, lots of changes, lots of transformation, but he tells me there's a lot of transformation. And he tells me about, he is telling me about some, you just got goosebumps. Yeah. And he just tells me like, I keep seeing water rolling in, Cynthia. Water's going to roll in. This feels like, I know you're in the States. I know there's a lot of storms around us right now, but this is water rolling. And see, he found the one to show up with. And he's just telling me, shit's going to go down. Water's rolling in. Lady freaking Liberty. I have wrote about her. I have dreamt about her. This has been coming to me for days. He's bringing it back again. The islands, Ellis Island, the islands, and I see water rising and water rising up. And I don't know exactly if it's metaphoric, if it means something, but he says things will wash, attention will go in a new place. The attention has to go in a new place. And he pulls his arms back like this, and he shows me like wide open. He says, don't worry about being the fit in. And I'm not very good at fitting in. My work is not very good at fitting in. Neither is yours. It's like, we are what we are. And he's just like, you are what you are. You have to speak your truth. You have to be honest with what I'm telling you because it does mean something. And he says, not everyone's going to agree with all of us right now, but they will. Maybe the RV will be maybe the RV will be flooded. No, don't wish. No, we don't want to do that karma. We want it to move out. But I'm going to go back to the old house too, because I have this old house and they show me like there was an old house that had like some damage happen to it, whether it was a flood, a storm, a wind, but something was rattling in it. And he showed me like there was, I don't know if this is him showing me this or somebody else, and they showed me a time when another storm rolled in, and I just see dust balls and storm rolling in, and I just see doing this, and I know I got sun shining on me right now, but it's like doing this, like something that went down or an old, and he says, this will happen again. This will happen again. And he's telling me you do have to walk your path of truth. I always say, my friend creates these cards and they're still in beta. They're still in her testing stages. But I'm like, look, she put me in her cards. But there's a choice. I choose to live in truth. And it's like there's some real truth. There's some real truth for you to walk in. You have to make a choice to kind of, you're going to be walking away. And I said, my more than existing book that I have in Balboa Press right now, I'm like, oh my God. I was like, some of the wording that's in it. I said, I know people are like, you need to change that because it's like, it's not going to go over well with what's happening right now. I'm like, no, the channeled message gave me that. I'm sticking with it. And that's kind of where you are, Cynthia. What the channeled messages are, what he's telling you, stick with it. Don't sway from it. My house has a window that rattles and I have to do structural work. We started working at it now. Good. Yeah. I'm glad you're working on that because yeah, it's like there's just some old things and it's just like there's some storms brewing around you there, Cynthia. Hold on. God. I can't get the golden light to stop shining out of my eyes, Cynthia. There's some golden energy coming in for us. And I just like, and so what he's telling, and see, this is a rupture. There's like something is erupting. Something is about to erupt and something's about to change. And it's like, don't get caught in the energy of what everyone else is caught in the storm. Stay on the other side. Stay in the light. Stay in the bright side. Things are going to be good. And it's like, here's the grace. I feel the essence of the divine. And I'm telling you, this is a divine, wide open, heart-centered energy that's coming in. And I'm like, and I just got that song, You and I, and I'm like, I know, Cynthia, you and I. There's something that's a you and I energy that's coming in. And he tells me he's gracing us with his presence because he tells me you'll speak the hardcore truth. He was fascinated with your work. You did channel messages for him? Yep. And it's like you're honest. You have integrity. And that's what counts. And he keeps doing this to you. He has, it's like integrity. And he will be with you. He's going to guide you through this shit. And it's like just stay in focus, stay in alignment with you, and just stay true to you. Because this is like some shining moment that's like, yeah, your brother is the storm. I'm going to say it exactly as I'm getting it, Cynthia. We're clearing this shit out. We're just clearing this shit out. Don't worry about it. We're clearing this shit out. You do have Mother Mary around you today. I can tell you that. And I just pulled up the old deck of what Doreen Virtue's Mother Mary cards that she used to create. And I also have this. And I was told to just show you this, Cynthia. And this is my grandfather's teacup. And I don't know if you read tea leaves, but I have an old teacup. And so I'm being told that sit with your tea and you're going to hear her. Sit with your tea and you're going to hear her. Good. I'm glad. And so we're pulling to Mother Mary and I'm going straight to the heart of Mother Mary. Instagram last night, I posted about my Mother Mary experience in Sedona, Arizona. You and I are going to work in Sedona. I see it coming. And so she's around often. Yes, she's around right now. And she's just like, that's okay. Just sit back. Just sit back and listen to me now. Just sit back. And she says, sit with your tea. Sit with your tea. She says, and let your digestive. So I don't know if she used to eat like digestive cookies. Or she had digestive issues or digestive cookies. Just let your digestive settle in. She says, she says, all's going to be well, Cynthia. All will be well. And so she does tell me that. She says, um, so you're not responsible. You are not responsible for everybody else's children. Your family, everybody in your family is not your children. Is what I'm. You drink loose teas? I'll be looking at, yes, get looking at your tea leaves. There's a message in there for you from her. And she says, that's not, all the children around are not your children. And so she says to tell you, she says, like, just respect yourself enough to now know that you don't have to let everybody in. It's like, you don't have to take care of everybody. That's not your job. She's talking your digestive. Okay, you got to take care of your digestive, she's telling you. And she says, there's some family changes coming in. And I feel like maybe, I don't know if you got a baby coming in or you guys got some new, but there is some rebirth energy there. But she's telling you, let me take care of the family from now on. You take care of you, because you need to take care of your health, because we've got a lot to do. And there's a lot of things that need to be done in this world. And you have to care for you, and you have to care for your needs. And I knew there's a reason why I had to get, like, I was downstairs on the couch and I was just like, you have to go get in your life now. So here I am. And I also have a toothache. Somebody needs some dental work done on the back tooth. Yeah, right. Hospital twice since November. Get taking care of that health. She's like, and she's a healer. She's like laying her hands, and I feel like I just want to place my hands like right here and right on your heart. And a lot of this stomach stuff is you just being a mother to too many. Stop trying to be a mother to everybody. Not everybody in the world's your kids. I love you too, Lisa. And so she's like, just not everybody is your mother, and it's okay. And so she said to give you this card, and she said, this is the card I was searching for. And she says, I want to tell you, I'm giving you the healing that you need right now, and it's God. God has a plan, and all things will be okay. And she's like, she's placing it here, and she's telling you that there's some God conscious. I told you the golden light was shining in on us, Cynthia, and the golden light is shining in on us. And there's some beautiful healing. There's some beautiful changes, and all will be well. And you're being told that it's like, just step out of the way now. Let her take, let God take care of the children. Let the spirit world take care of the loved ones. And she says, and surrender over the need to take care of everybody, and just take care of you, please. Just take care of you. Take care of your needs. Sit with those leaves, with those tea leaves. And she said, there's some love in that cup. There's some love in the tea today. When you drink that tea today, there's some love in that tea that's going to be warm. It's penetrating in through. And there's just going to be like flowing all the way to your heart and all the way to your digestive system. And I just feel like there's some amazing healing coming in. The dentist has been trying to figure out the pain for almost a year. Back molar, yep, back tooth. I'm like, I want to do it. And it's like, so this God energy, this golden energy going to all parts of you today. Grandma needs, mom, it's like, grandma needs to be in here to do this for you. You need this hug. You need this care. And I just feel like your whole body is going to be receiving like this whole, and I see the cloak of Mother Mary, and I see the presence of the Mother Mary energy, and I see the cloak, and I see the praying hands, and I see the praying hands like in place. And I can tell you, Mother Mary walks with you today, my dear friend. And Mother Mary is going to be blessing you and your home and blessing your life. And I'm not telling you there's not a storm around, because I know there's some storms around. But it's not just in the family, it's in the world. But we are the light in the storm. Please remember that we are the light in the storm, and that things will be well. You are being blessed today. You're worthy of this blessing. You're worthy of this love, and you're worthy of this healing that's being placed and bestowed within your heart, within your digestive, for you, to you. And she holds your face like this, and my cheeks are just hot. And she's holding your face like this, and she's giving you like the biggest kiss. And your friend, the military man, he knows secrets, and he knows how to do things, and he knows how to sneak around energy. So let the military come in, let the military help, and the military will need to come in, is what he's telling me. But things will be okay. So you have the light of the God consciousness with you. Mwah. Much love. Mwah. 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 Many, many blessings, and thank you for this opportunity. I feel blessed and honored, Cynthia. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Okay. He does know secrets. Yes, he does. Whispering some in your ear. He can tell you those secrets now. Now he can tell you those secrets. Okay, my head is buzzing. Okay. Michelle Bess Chippett. Michelle Chippett, I want to pull a card for you today. If you're still here. And then Kathy Morey, I'm going to come to you after, okay? So Michelle Chippett, if you're still here, and then Kathy Morey. Just trying to see if Michelle is still here. Oh, there you are. So Michelle, I got to call you Shelly. I can't call you Michelle. You're very welcome, Cynthia. So Michelle, I'm pulling your father. And this is the energy that came in. And he's been telling, and I just keep getting your father, your father, your father, your father. And he tells me, and I'm just picking up something about Father's Day. I know Father's Day was last weekend. Hold on. So I just got Father's Day was last weekend, and I just heard I left Dad something. I left behind a sign for Dad. And I don't know exactly if it was, and something about some wood chips. There's some wood chips. And I feel as if you were making something of a sign for Father's Day or something, or there's something of a sign that was left behind for Father's Day. So I have two people. I have father and I have daughter and father. So I have daughter and father. And I feel as if your daughter has left behind some sort of message for her dad for last weekend, something that was left behind. And if you were questioning whether or not it was her, it was her. She was around, she left messages, she was leaving signs around. And she says, it was like, you can't miss those. You can't miss them. I was leaving them. And so my daughter's sending pictures. So right as I'm speaking of your daughter right now, my daughter just sent a picture of my granddaughter, and I feel like Michelle, there was some signs left last weekend, but I'm also picking up your father and daughter together type of thing is what I'm getting. She's not alone where she is what I'm hearing. She says, Mom, there's a lot of people here. I'm keeping everybody in order. I'm keeping everybody in place. And she's telling me that there's like some sort of anger or frustration that still has not been let go of. And she says, I really, really would like for you to be able to know that I'm okay. And she shows me some sort of clock, and she does this to her hand. Something about going around on the hand, like the clock's on the hand. You're watching time, or time's ticking is what I'm getting. Time. It's all in the time. And I don't know if you made a clock or something, Michelle, but I'm seeing a clock, and she's showing me a clock that's going around. And I feel as if there's another grandchild or something coming in, as if you have another grandbaby or something that's going to be arriving. And she says, don't miss out on spending time with grandbabies. Like, make sure you're there. And I feel like there's a possible like little girl coming back into your life somehow. Like you're having like there's a little girl. I have a little girl coming. But I am also picking up some healing and forgiveness around your father around father energy is what I'm getting, Michelle. And it's like I kind of got to look around. They're kind of looking around. It's like there's some, I don't know if there's some secrets or there's some old stories or something that need to be healed. But it is forgiveness, Michelle, that I'm getting. I'm picking up some forgiveness and father. And it's in the Mother Mary cards that I have. And I just feel like it's time for some of the old past stories to be healed. I don't know who had some sort of stutter, like had, I don't know if there was a stroke or had a stroke and like a one side of the mouth or something is what I'm getting. And I just feel like trying to get words out, like couldn't get words out that needed to get out. And so sorry, I couldn't get all of this out is what I'm getting. Sorry, I couldn't get all this out, or sorry, I couldn't tell you all of this before I left, but I'm telling you now. And I need you to know this now because I really want your heart to be healed. And I feel like you, like time's ticking, like don't waste any more time on any old angers, old stories in the past. And I do feel as if there's like this little girl energy. I just see this little girl bouncing around you. So I don't know if you've got another grandbaby coming in or an opportunity of another grandchild, or if you're spending time with the grandchild. But you're just being told, don't waste any more time on this, Mom. Don't waste any more. Like, don't, like, let your heart shine. Be this beautiful voice, this beautiful energy that I know that you are, of making a change where you can make a change. And spend time with your loved ones. Spend time with your loved ones. I'm always here. I just heard I'm always there. I'm always around. I'm always present, but wants to see happiness and see there's a jump wherever you're. I don't know if you guys are thinking about moving or leaving too. And it's like there's some leap, and there's like, I want to, and they are butterflies, and they're like bluey color. No, bluey colored dragonflies. I got bluey colored dragonflies. And she says, not butterflies, dragonflies, blue colored dragonflies. And it's like, there's just these blue dragonflies flying like everywhere. And I feel like there's like a jump, a leap, and your life is about to transform again. And I feel like happiness coming back in for you that you have not known in a long time. And the choice to choose to walk this path that she's telling you is the path to truth. Be very honest with you. You know, it's like, be very honest with yourself, Mom, now that you need to do this for you. So make some time for you to do the things that you need to do for you. And I'm telling you, there's much. My heart is on fire. It is very warm. There's many hands being held on your heart for you right now, Shelley. And just know that you're always wrapped in big hugs and much love. And thank you, and much, much love to you. Thank you for allowing me to do this for you. One last one, and that is Kathy. Where'd you go? Kathy Morey. Hi, Jennifer. You're very welcome, Michelle. Kathy Morey. Good. See, we get what we need on the day we need it. I wasn't coming in here today. This is where I was meant to be today. Kathy Morey. I'm just shuffling through for you, Kathy. Shifting energy here. Shifting energy. Kathy, I have two for you. I have somebody that I feel like, and I don't know if they were losing their mind or if they had like Alzheimer's or something. I just see somebody going back. And I don't know how come I have several things happening here for you, Kathy. I have like somebody going back, like, and I have like the back of the head, like, I don't know why, if they were like laying down, or if they were like laying in a bed for like a long period of time, or they had like Alzheimer's or something. I just see somebody like laying back, and they're just like back like this. And it's just like this strong energy of like, I'm being pulled back. And so I just feel like I have somebody who was much, much older, and then I have somebody who wasn't as old. And and I just heard you made the right decision. You did exactly. Does that make sense to you? And so, yeah, and I'm like, I just have you made the right decision? How would you have ever not made the right decision? You knew what you needed to do and you've done the right thing. Stop beating yourself up. Stop beating yourself up. And it's like, I just like, and I just got this like sharp, severe pains down my arms. And I'm like down one arm, and I just feel like one arm. I just want to like, I don't know if someone had like one side that was just not working right or something, or some sort of arm pain or something. Because I'm like, I just want to keep rubbing my arm, and I'm pulling a Mother Mary card for you as well here, and. And I'm being told that you have to stop feeling guilty. Yes, the arm pain. Okay, yeah. And I'm like, could you just stop feeling guilty? It's like there's so much gratitude and love. I feel like you have spent a lot of your life, a lot of years of your life caring for other people, taking care of other people. And I feel like your body is really feeling the effects of having your body is really holding the effects of having to care for everybody else, and it's like there's just like you got to pace, and you're still, and I just get, listen, when are you going to be done taking care of somebody else? I just feel like there's somebody else that could be taking care of themselves that you're still doing too many things for. And I feel like we're getting a little bit of shit here. So it's like, don't worry about me, I'm on the other side. This is the way I'm getting it. Okay, Kathy, I've got to sit up for this. It's like, listen, I'm on the other side. I'm very thankful for everything you did, and I always appreciated everything you did. But you got somebody on this side that you keep doing everything for. And it's like you're doing everything for them all the time, and there's no gratitude in this one that's still on earth. And it's like wherever it is that you keep trying to help everybody, you keep putting yourself on the back burner, you keep doing over here, and there's like no balance in the giving and receiving. And when there's no balance in the giving and receiving, something is wrong. It is depleting your body. You've been caring for everybody for too long. And I keep wanting to tap my shoulder, like there's some shoulder pain, some neck pain, some like, just like you're being pulled in all these directions. You don't rest, you don't pause. Listen, you need to take some time and sit and put your feet up, woman, because you've been go, 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 go. So you're getting some lecture from the other side. It's like the head is nodding. And it's like you're just getting this, that you have to place some boundaries. And you need boundaries around people. You can't save people from causing their own misery, from being, from their own shit, from doing their own thing. If people are not, and I got this knitting. I got this woman who's like knitting, and she's like sitting up in her chair and she's knitting. And these knitting needles are just going click, 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 and bang, 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 bang. And like blah, blah, blah. And she's like, just her head is going and she's just telling you this. And it's like, oh my God, you need to start listening. Like, I'm trying to tell you this. And you need to start listening. You need to start listening. I'm trying to tell you this and you're not listening. You don't need to keep doing this. And stuffs her ball wool back down. And then she goes back knitting again. And she's with you. And she's like, just in your head. And she's like, I'm in your head. I'm in your head because I want you to listen to this. And I want you to stop doing what you're doing. It's like, you can say no. There's times that you can say no. And you can start taking care of your mom. Okay. And did she used to go to bingo too, or play like, like the TV bingo with the paper bingo cards, and they play the bingo? Because I just see like she knit, and I just see bingos, like somebody dabbing these bingo cards. And I'm like, and she's like, listen, time to stop now. Time for you to start taking care of yourself. And it's like, and it's okay for you to be bored. Your mom's telling you it's okay for you to be bored, and it's okay for you to be like, put your feet up, relax, and to just do what you need to do. I see you, Amanda, but I can't do two at one time. I got to answer for doing this one. So Kathy, you have somebody else here. You have a pile of people. You have somebody who used to play bingo. I don't know who she is or who that is, but the bingo is also in this, unless you play bingo. But somebody who used to go to bingo, could be a friend, it could be somebody. I got this woman in a chair, and it's like, so Amanda, is that you? Okay, we'll keep the bingo over there, maybe with Amanda. I don't know, but I'm going back to your mother, and so okay, Amanda, keep her over there for a moment. keep her with you for a minute, Amanda. I got to finish up with Kathy. And so, Kathy, your mom's telling you, you got to put those boundaries in place. It's time for you. She said, because this is like, just as you like having to like really make yourself a priority now. You did the right thing. You did the right thing for everyone that's on the other side. There's nothing you could have done any different for anybody. You knew exactly, you took care of all these people. You took care of these people that are on the other side. And now you have to take care of you. So make you a priority. There's a lot of gratitude from the other side for everything you did. Your mother and her knitting needles, go, 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 go. And I don't know if you knit too, but it's time for you to put your feet up, watch TV, rest, get some rest, do what you need to do for you. And I'm going to give you an angel card to go with that, Kathy. I really feel a need to give you an angel card. And it's like, then it's time, you do? Okay. And then it's time for you to have faith. She tells you it's time for you to start having faith now that all things are going to be okay, some peace in your life, and just hold on to faith. And I call these my Lisa Star Francis glasses because I had to go to the dollar store and get a pair of glasses. And I couldn't get my brown ones that I like. Faith is a powerful quality that it moves mountains. Angel wisdom reminds you, however, do not have blind faith in people or situations. See, this is the boundaries I'm speaking of. Use common sense and discernment. Never give your power to another. Instead, put your faith in yourself and your higher powers. Trust your no's. When you need to say no and you say no and then you go, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said no. Maybe I should have said yes. No. Trust your first decision, Kathy. Trust it. Pray with integrity from your still wise centered self and know that your requests are being granted. Act as if it has already manifested. That is faith. Your angel guidance is to increase your faith in the infinite. Good things are happening for you. You just got to care for you, and you did make all the right decisions. Much luck. Thank you, Kathy. And take care of you. Okay. Amanda. I was done doing cards, but I'll finish up with you because this woman is coming in. And so this woman that's coming in, I gotta see if it's even her yet. So this is Amanda's my last card. So Amanda, I have extreme pain in the very, very good. I'm glad that helped you. I'm glad you needed that today, Kathy. So my back, in my lower back, Amanda, is on fire. It is in the lower back right here. I can't even sit back in a chair. I feel like you have to have the only way. I mean, there is damage when we have back pain and stuff. There's sometimes we're going to have to turn to the medical field for this back pain, but there's a lot of history here in the back, a lot of old stories, but there's damage that needs to be dealt with in a medical field. There's no doubt, but there's some healing that needs to be done that really, Amanda, is past history. There is a woman on the other side. She may not have been the most caring woman in the world because I got her very point blank. She speaks to me, broken tailbone. Yeah, me too. And I just feel like you may need to get like cortisone injections, something put in there, a back surgeon, somebody to really help you. But you've got to heal the rest of these stories that are in your life because you cannot keep hanging on and living in the past. And I got this woman and she's point blank and she's telling you point blank, you need to change things, right? You need a good back surgeon. You need someone to really, really, truly listen and help with that back MRIs. I only just got a back surgeon not long ago, and I'm not having surgery. I'm having cortisone shots. But sometimes life is leaving us with our battle wounds. If we had to have been able to care for this stuff earlier in life, maybe we wouldn't have them, but we do. I was a figure skater for years and many years falling on the ice. I'm sure it didn't help. But Amanda, I do feel like you need to seek out some really good help here, but you can't. It's like you really got to start getting your life back. This woman's very point blank with you. There's a lot of stories, and I just feel like how many times do I have to tell you I'm sorry is what I'm getting. There's some alcoholism or some addiction to some old stuff that's around you, whether it's like somebody from the past who's on the other side, some sort of an addiction of some sort that's coming through from the other side. This woman who's coming in is asking for forgiveness. She is seeking forgiveness. And she can't change the story. She can't change the past. But it feels like she was not in her true self. She didn't have the I've been begging, I got 2 cortisone shots, but told by another not to do so. Confused. No. I don't know. I just feel like my surgeon has now told me that I can have them continual. So I'm not giving up on, but you never know. It might be a surgery that can help you, but just hold on. Your mother was an alcoholic and she died. It's my mom. Okay. Because she was an alcoholic. She tells me there was like an alcoholic. I don't know if she managed to get sober before she passed, before she left. And she is seeking forgiveness. And this forgiveness, if you can allow this forgiveness in, it changes your heart, it changes your life, and it changes your story. And she's like, she's here trying to help you. You have to stop. You have to listen. You have to get healthy. You have to do, and I mean, like, we can't fix the back, but there's many other things that we can do to fix our lives. And so she's just like, I just feel like, I just feel like stop and breathe, stop and get this. She was trying. She was so trying. It's like, but you have integrity. You know who you are. And she's just saying, she's asking for forgiveness and she is seeking forgiveness. And she says, just please allow me to, it's like she's placing her hands all over your body, my whole back, my whole body's on fire. She's placing her hands upon your whole body. You have to let the anger that's inside of your body go. You have to let the anger in your heart go. And she says, patience. Have patience. There is help coming for you. There's help coming for you. And same thing I got for you, got the God card. I'm telling you, there's just this like surrender over what is out of your control. Like step yourself out of the way, get out of the way, allow this to come in and allow this help to start coming in to be able to help you. You got to start helping yourself, and emotionally, I know the back stuff we can't, but the emotional stuff, you can start helping yourself now. Trust me. Look at me, Amanda. I live with a neurological condition and I live with severe back pain. I am living a good life and I'm living a healthy life as much as I can, choosing to not to let that control my life. You have to make a choice to get your emotions cleared up and to know what you really feel, and your pains are real. They are real. But the out of control kind of chaos in your head has to be settled, and just know that the God consciousness energy that's coming in for you is coming in to bring forth this beautiful sense of when we let go, we surrender over the right help, the right situations, like all these synchronicity moments that brings about the right kind of help for you to get the help that you need. But it starts with you taking the action steps to make you a priority. Do this for you now and start with you. And set your heart free. And set those emotions free. We can't live through the past. Stay devoted. She tells you, stay devoted. Here's our truth. There's a lot of truth coming in. And it's like, stay in your light, that you were her light. You should have been her priority. And you should have been her priority. You should have been everyone's priority who was there, supposed to be there to care for you. And now you have to make yourself the priority. So please make yourself a priority. Don't refuse to settle for the no's till you get the right yes to get the help that you need. Much, much love. And I'm sending you much healing through your back as we possibly can. I'm only here to be your guide. You are your own guru. You have to take life by the horns and make a choice to choose you. So much, much love. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello from Australia. Thank you for everything, everybody. Thank you for always being here. And I'm so glad now that I have YouTube and Facebook linked together and I can bring everybody in. This was an unplanned reading. I was down on the couch, heard come in. So thank you, everyone. This was beautiful as always. I loved it. I'm so much appreciation in my heart for all the love and support that is shown to me and given to me. And if you go to my website, CorrieThorne.com, you can check out my new school, Corrie Thorne School of Magic. It's not that it's all woo-woo magic-y stuff. It is about the magic inside of us and finding the light inside of us and healing us and doing the work that we need to do for us and making ourselves a priority. You can also book personal sessions with me right on CorrieThorne.com. And I have a course coming up July the 14th. We have Healing the Healer, and that is that everyday woman healer inside of us that needs that attention, needs that love. And it's a 4-week live interactive course, and it's only $149 Canadian. And it's on Corrie School of Magic. So I highly recommend that course. If you want to spend 4 weeks of spending 90 minutes once a week with me, get yourself signed up and take this course with me. And my Angel Tarot course is in there. There's a lot of courses in there. And there's even a few free courses in there as well. So get in Corrie School of Magic. It's teachable.com, Corrie School of Magic. Go to CorrieThorne.com and you can see it all. Much love. Thank you for being with me. And I will see you, if not, I don't know if I can get in tomorrow. That's why we had to come in tonight. But you'll see me in a couple days. Much, much love. Bye-bye.